One. Hello, welcome, world. My name is Cyrus Waters. Welcome to another show, another episode of Always Got Something to Say. With me is co-host, once again, Senior Aguas.
Yeah,
We have a special guest today who's a sports enthusiast, sports commentator, Willard Wilson, a.k.a. Willie Will. How you doing, Willard?
I'm doing great, man. You know what I'm saying? Glad to be on the show. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time, man. You know, we need, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so today we're talking about a hot topic in the sports world that's always ongoing. The debate between Tom Brady and Joe Montana. Who's the greatest quarterback of all time? Let's start with you, Senor Aguas. Senor Aguas, I believe that you're for Tom Brady. Can you explain to me why you believe Tom Brady is the greatest of all time?
Well, you know, and as you know, Willie Will, you know, I'm kind of biased because of what he did to my Cowboys over the years. I'm still not over the catch. You know, I take nothing away from Joe Montana. I think he's great. And when you measure up their stats, I understand Joe Montana was with the 49ers for 14 years and then the Chiefs for 2 years, right? 4-time Super Bowl champion, never lost a Super Bowl, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, 8-time Pro Bowl, two-time league MVP. Take nothing away. Brother never lost a Super Bowl.
Correct.
Tom Brady went to 9, right? And he lost a couple. But look, 6-time Super Bowl champ, 4-time Super Bowl MVP, 3-time league MVP, 14 Pro Bowls to Joe Montana's 8 Pro Bowls. Come on, man. The statistics are right there.
Well, how do you respond to that, Willard?
You know what, man? Sometimes records are good, records are bad. But, you know, when at the end of the day, you know, I can go to your house, you know, and you can have all the MVPs and the record-breaking trophies. But when you, in the middle of the night, go into that refrigerator to get a snack, you're going to look on your mantle and see something's missing. You know what I mean? You need the championships. And when you look at your championship, you're going to be like, man, I got 4, and I never lost one. It's all about championship. Mr. Tom Brady lost a couple of Super Bowls. He can't beat Eli Manning. Eli Manning owns him. Okay.
We all have a kryptonite. Eli Manning may have been the kryptonite for Tom Brady.
He lost to Nick Foles too. Who is that? Who's Nick Foles? Man, Benny Blanco. That's what I'm saying. Benny Blanco type cat from the Bronx. Nick Foles went from Jacksonville. He went from Jacksonville. Now he played for the Bears. Who is this cat, man? That's the biggest. That's the biggest stage. The Super Bowl is the biggest stage, my man. And Tom Brady couldn't beat this cat, bro. Man, I saw.
Were you talking about how many you have on the mantle, and Joe Montana has 4, and Tom Brady has 6? Come on, man.
He got
the GOAT.
He lost the Super Bowls, my man. Look at Joe Montana in 4 Super Bowls, my man. 11 touchdowns in 4 Super Bowls. 3 MVPs, 3 MVP trophies, and 0. Let me repeat myself. 0 INTs. Who does that? Steve, you couldn't do that on John Madden.
Surely you just didn't compare.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure you didn't just compare Joe Montana and Tom Brady to a Madden game, because Tom Brady wins that all the time.
You know, Steve, you can play Madden right now on beginner's mode the whole season with your Cowboys, and I guarantee you'll throw some interceptions in that Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's amazing. 4 Super Bowls, no interception, man. That's amazing, man. Who does that? Tom Brady can't do that.
You know it's amazing.
Let me chime in, Willard. Let me ask you a question. How do you respond to people who, you know, who are against your view that Joe Montana is the greatest by saying, well, Joe Montana always had the greatest receiver of all time with him, Jerry Rice, and Tom Brady didn't have, you know, he had a lot of no-name receivers most of his career. How do you respond to that?
Well, you know, I tell the younger kids that, but the older cats my age, they should know better, because we have Freddie Solomon, Dwight Clark.
Who?
That's exactly. That's what I'm saying. And we won Super Bowls with those guys, man. the catch. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Dwight Clark, he with the catch. You would think Jerry Rice would jump high, but Jerry Rice was like probably in high school. You know what I'm saying? So he won with Dwight Clark and Freddie Solomon. You know what I'm saying? To answer all the youngsters' questions out there, you know, he had that team. You know what I'm saying? No one knows who their running back was back then.
Wait a minute. The only running back that Tom Brady ever had was Corey Dillon. Yeah, that's the only running. Every Super Bowl he went to, he didn't have a key running back. This man has been doing this for 20 years. Now, let me ask you. I'll tell you this: Tom Brady going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be better than what Joe Montana was when he went to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, you know, I tell you this: when Joe Montana left, and you know, Steve, you know, you was beating my Cowboys then. He was on the sideline. And I know you were sweating bullets. You were sweating bullets. And I was like, man, if they just put in Joe Montana, we could come back on these Cowboys, man. But, you know.
To my next point. Tom Brady never lost his job to anyone. he lost his job to Steve Young.
But, you know, to get
Jimmy
back,
Garoppolo, we shipped him out of there. You're not taking Tom Brady's job.
I'm just gonna say this: the difference between Tom Brady and Joe Montana. This what Jerry Rice said when Joe Montana left our team. Right? He said, "How can you trade God?" That's what he said. I don't see nobody saying that about Tom Brady and say, "Go ahead, Tom. You going to Tampa Bay? Good. Yeah, there you go. We're gonna help you out. We ship you out. Real. Go ahead." Even though we know he ain't God, but I'm just saying that, you know, for Jerry Rice to say that, man, that's the man right there.
Ragwas, how do you respond to the controversy regarding Brady's legacy with the Deflategate and Spygate and you know other controversies regarding?
Oh man, please, like all the teams wasn't doing that. They just got busted. Not only that, man, you cannot take away what this man has done over a 20-year period of time. And we could talk about the eras and everything. We could talk about was Tom Brady able to play in the era where Joe Montana was in the 80s and the 90s? Probably not. But not his fault. He was born at a time where the league was, you know, in the grass, you know, let the quarterback go. I mean, we all agree these guys need to be wearing flags now and, you know, playing flag football the way, you know, the game is played now for these quarterbacks. But, hey, you know, that's not his fault he was born in that era.
Well, let me leave you guys with this question, okay? If you could choose three quarterbacks, you know, you have your starting quarterback, you have your second string and third string quarterback, you know, any era, you know, any time, any team, what three quarterbacks would they be? I'll start with you, Willard.
You know, Joe Montana, of course. You know, anyone that come closer to Joe that won four, I saw this brother won 4 Super Bowl first, be Terry Bradshaw. Terry Bradshaw, never lost one. And I'm gonna put
You're talking about people in Super Bowls, man. We're talking about a legacy of what they did throughout their whole entire careers.
Senior Aguas, let them finish real quick. We'll get to that.
Oh, okay. Like I said, Terry.
Go ahead. You take Terry Bradshaw.
Put Troy Aikman in there.
Okay. I'm gonna go and listen to this. I'm gonna go strictly because I'm not a Brady fan. I'm just saying I think he edges out Montana a little. I would still go with Montana just because of, you know, his drive. I would go Montana, Brady, and Aikman. I'm a Cowboy fan, and my quarterback is third.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I put who else I put in there?
No, you said 3.
I just say 3. Okay.
Yeah. You got 3. I think you got some of that Steve Young concussion up there.
But I want to go back on a question right quick. You know, on Tom Brady's his Super Bowl wins. You know, some of them Super Bowls was, you know, you know, I'm gonna say luck. You know, some people gave him Super Bowls, and he could have been 5-5, easily 5-5. The tuck rule. I mean, I believe it was Charles Woodson on the corner blitz. You know what I'm saying? That's a fumble. You take that away. No dynasty.
Okay, hold on for a second. Let me tell you.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
Let me finish. Vinatieri bailed him out a couple times, right?
Who?
Vinatieri, his kicker.
The kicker, they want.
Okay.
Bailed him out. Who else bailed him out? Pete Carroll gave him the Super Bowl. Here you go. On the platter. You know you're supposed to come on. You're supposed to get that ball. Come on, man. For beast mode, man. Come on. Here you go.
Oh, man,
Here you go. You know what I'm saying? Joe Montana earned all his Super Bowls. You know, he got them all, bro. And I'm gonna tell you right now, there's only one team that gave my Niners trouble. The Cincinnati Bengals. Both times they were close. They could have easily beat us, man. Cincinnati is the only team that played us very close.
And that's my point. That's my point why I would take Joe Montana, just because of his drive and his zeal to get it done. So yeah, you know, I kind of agree with you, but then I gotta disagree. I just think that Brady edges him out just by a little, not much. And I think he edges him out just because
he can't be Eli. Hey, he can't be Eli Manning, bro. Joe Montana beat the best. He beat them all, bro. He can't beat Eli Manning or this cat Nick Foles, man, from the Bronx. Nick Foles, who is that, bro?
I got it, man. Y'all leave a comment, Montana or Brady. We got to get out of here and take some calls, man. I'll see y'all.